Hey everyone, it's Fiktxun Crypto back at it again with another video. And today we will be going over Nerian. They have some updates on their token and they have a really interesting node program going on. So I thought I'd shed some light and some attention to this project because it may be a great opportunity for the whole XRPL community. So let's get straight into this video. But before we get into today's video, please give us a follow on Twitter at Fiktxun Crypto. We are doing giveaways every 100 followers. We are 20 followers away from our next giveaway. We just gave away an Escape NFT that is going to be a really interesting NFT project on the XRP ledger. They're developing a game and some more stuff. So let's get straight into it. We have the Narian token right here. We are on their Twitter and you see they have around 12,600 followers, just 400 followers shy of 13,000 followers. So they're doing pretty good. This is a project I went over, I think in December, if I'm not mistaken, or early January. And the thing was, I was just going over some projects on the ledger and I came across this project and I was just interested in how they were talking about me and you becoming the masters of our own data, like literally taking the power of data into our own hands and being able to, profit off of our own information, what these huge companies do, and potentially use our data for so much more. I can see our data being used for payments, on electrical bills, on, gasoline, probably, even to pay to charge your electrical car or something like that. So this is very interesting. Let's check out the new updates and some tweets before we go over their website, because they did update the website and it's looking really, really good. See, we have the Narian Genesis node are here building a truly decentralized new internet, leveraging a XRPL token. We're going to read more, definitely going over these documents from the node information. And, Enzo Simon or Cinnamon, excuse me if I said that incorrectly. He says, do you want to be a part of something great? Do you want to take back control over your privacy? Join the Narian network in on the discussion on Discord and be a part of the movement. Be the change. It says, prepare. Nodes are coming to a laptop near you. So we're moving into this new digital world where, nodes no longer have to be these huge machines that are in a room with other machines that need their own private network and all of this extra stuff. We will be able to run nodes on our laptops. We will be able to run nodes on our phones and so many more other pieces of technology, like your Apple Watch, your iPods, and all sorts of other things, because all these devices need to be able to connect to the internet, which they all already do. And you use data on each device. So why not create an infrastructure where you get paid for using your own device and can literally do so much with that data? So no government should be able to deny access from information. Use a VPN, use a Toro project to access a free internet. So if you want some type of safety security on the internet, they give you a project right here. Toro VPN, this is a privacy network. Andy Yen, Russia has now blocked Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and cutting off a vital source of information. Proton VPN is an open source and available for free. It also has advanced anti-censorship capabilities built in because protecting freedom is a core part of Proton's mission. You definitely want to have a VPN in today's world with all the censorship going on and some things, me personally, I don't use VPNs all the time, but on certain devices, I definitely do, my crypto computers definitely want to be on a VPN just to be able to access certain things. So you see, we are on the new Narian website and it is looking really good. Let me just give you all a scroll up and a scroll down of this. I remember the last website being white, orange, and black. I did like that website layout a lot, but this is definitely new and updated. Become a master of your own data, powered by the XRP Ledger. Why Nerian? Using Web3, we can restore data ownership online, giving users control over their digital twins. Using the advanced capabilities of blockchain technology, we are able to provide a fast, inexpensive, and secure transaction. The philosophy of this project is Nerian operates with a moral compass that always acts with the user's best interest in mind, empowering them to take control over their data, give us back some type of power in this world because our information is being used and we don't have any control over it. In the past decade, the internet has provided us with countless possibilities, but it has grown into something where a few companies now control over 80% of it. That is insane. 80% of your data is controlled by a couple of companies. Man, we need to take back our power. Users' data is sought after by a variety of companies for enormous profits, excuse me. But the creators of that data are left behind. This is $1 billion industry in which the individual user is not sufficiently informed, protected, and is usually exploited. So we are left with all of these things. We're left in the open, with these big companies. We're vulnerable. They're using our information for surveillance. We're getting exploited from all these different people, all these different data companies that can, find your information and just blow your phone up with these numbers that you've never seen before in your life. And the secrecy of this, the lack of transparency, where your information is going, who is transferring your information from where and what at what time, that is really missing out of this whole thing. So, this is another thing for the community, for everyone, just to get back some type of power and really be able to honestly control where their information goes. It says privacy is not something that I'm entitled to. It's an absolute prerequisite. This is a quote by Marlon Brando. They offer a solution. It says data should be protected and managed with transparency in an ethical and democratic manner, with the individual creating the data, rewarding and protecting accordingly. The Narian network is determined to deliver the infrastructure, software, and currency necessary for a transparent, ethical, and democratic experience. A strong ecosystem built on trust with privacy and security is a priority focus in processing members' data. Members will have a total control of their data, personal data, deleting, relocating, or monetizing their digital IDs. So this is another interesting thing that we get to see in this community, digital IDs. We are going to be verified on this blockchain, and now they're giving us different options to monetize these IDs. I really have some interesting concepts. I want to get in a conversation, I think, with the community and talk about digital IDs, because this is a very interesting concept. What all are we going to be able to use these digital IDs for? And are we going to be able to loan these digital IDs out for money potentially, for these companies to use when they want to? So we're going to see how this stuff works, but we really have to see and stay in these projects long term. And then you have the node process. Nodes are very vital to this whole project. Nodes is what makes this project work. They have a reward system for the nodes. And if you want to be someone who purchases a node, you can do that with this application process as well. The data vault, a secure place for users to map their digital ID, decide what happens with their data. You can delete, relocate, and monetize your data with the data vault. It's a lot of stuff going on. The new advertising model. This is a concrete example for you on why Narian is a solution for this data problem that we have currently. Imagine you want to buy a new hardware wallet for your cryptocurrencies. That data and more relevant data of your digital ID becomes available to your providers of a hardware wallet with your consent, and you being rewarded for all of it. All of a sudden, only the users with intentions to buy a hardware wallet are being targeted with relevant ads instead of these ads appearing on your screen without you wanting to buy these things. Companies start competing for your specific intention with the right information at the right time in the right place. The focus on your attention shifts to your intention. The journey starts with the best interest in the user in mind. So basically what they're saying right here is these companies spam us with all these ads that we never asked for because they have so much data. They have all the information of what we're looking at and all of these things. And what you're able to do now is say, hey, I don't want to see these ads. Only show me these types of ads. And now these companies are going to compete which ad they're going to show you because you now have control over that. You now have more control over what you want to see, and they're going to be paying out for this opportunity to show you their ad. So this is going to be really, really crazy. We go over the ecosystem right here, and let me slide up. So this has a token in this ecosystem called the Nerian token, and it's created of 26,100,000 and something tokens, some around there. We're going to go over that information very shortly. They have the currency, which is the Narian token. You have a voting platform in this ecosystem with network benefits. If you're running a node, you will be getting rewarded every day. There is a rewards pool. They have future exclusive projects and things coming in this project if you are a token holder in a rollout. As the platform rolls out, the Narian network expands. More utility will be given to the native token. Narian, if you want to get this token, you need to have the Zum wallet right now, or you need to go on Fiktxun. It's plenty of places to get this token. You got the Swift blockchain, Sologenic exchange, the XRPL toolkit on XRPL DEX, XR Doge DEX, and it has a lot of gateways to get this token. It is expanding, so expect more listings in the future. Like I said, yeah, 26,102,000 tokens, right at the same level of Bitcoin tokens. This was really interesting when it caught my eye, and it's only 8 cents right now. So this is really, really at a great price, very cheap right now. So take advantage if you can. If you're watching this video, let's get into the community. They have wallets, over 3,000 wallets, over 12,000 followers, over 1,000 Discord members. If you want to be a part of the rich list or know your spot on the rich list, know if you're a Kraken or a Plankton, look at this list right here and, just see how much tokens you hold. Now let's get into what we've been waiting for. The nodes, they are preparing for a launch in 22 days. It is coming very quickly. The XRP ledger is developing very quickly, and this is something that we love to see in this community. Now let's get into what are these Genesis nodes, how can you get them, and what are the benefits for them. Nerian Genesis nodes is a protocol building real layer 0 infrastructure server is to run future applications in a private and secure manner. Why are nodes crucial? And we're going to go through this whole website because these slides are not long at all. Nodes are crucial for the immense amount of data generated by the Narian network, which will have data transferred through and stored on these servers or nodes. They choose to operate their own nodes, safe from hacks or exploits, not even allowing us to access certain data and being dependent on conventional cloud providers. Nerian helps these networks with a new internet providing cloud capacity for software to be deployed. We came up with a solution to support the Nerian network and offer community to run a node incentivized by being rewarded by the Nerian token. A purchasing license will allow you to take part in the protocol. How do you participate? The protocol makes operating nodes accessible for community members with all level of technical background via the nodes on the page in the Narian network. It will be straightforward to purchase a license and operate a Narian Genesis node. There's no need for any hardware components, knowledge of code, or even having to dedicate computer capacity towards the protocols. However, real servers infrastructure will run in the background on a secure private location in Belgium to begin with. In case you'd like to participate or operate a node before April 1st, please go to their enrollment application slide. This is going to be the first 100 nodes that they launch, and make sure you are one of them. So sign up for these nodes through the enrollment application. And now we get to see what is in it for you if you want to run one of these nodes. By operating a Narian Genesis node, you help the Narian network by keeping it secure. A node will be crucial to the parts of foundations of this network. You'll be one of the 3,000 operators. And I think it's only going to be 3,000 node operators. So let's see real quick. So deciding upon how the network should evolve in the future, for operating a node, you'll be incentivized with rewards in the native token currency Narian, 3,000 Narian Genesis nodes. And let's see how much this node is going to cost you. A Genesis node will start at the price of 5,000 USD paid in Narian tokens. This will be to purchase the price of the first 100 nodes. A conversion rate will be applied automatically, allowing you to purchase a node at market price of that moment, dividing US dollars 5,000. So that's how much the node costs, $5,000, or the node price at that moment, whichever price you buy this node at, because it will get more expensive as the time goes on. With the current market and price of the Narian token, if the price of the Narian token equals 10 cents, then a node would cost you 50,000 Narian tokens. If the price equals 20 cents, the node would cost you 25,000 tokens. It's basically simple math. It's going to cost you 5,000 US dollars for the first 100 nodes. The price of the Genesis nodes will increase over time with more nodes coming online. Every 100 nodes coming online will result in a $250 US dollar increase per node after the next 100 are sold. So the first 100 for 5,000, the next 100 for 5,250, the next 100 for 5,500, so on and so on. So you get the gist of how they are going to be going up and up in the price of these nodes as this project is being further developed. This is the reward system because it's a rewards pool of 10,959 Narian per day. And this is an example. Pool of 10,959 Narian will be distributed daily to node operators during the first year. Every year, April 1st, a halving of the pool will take place. This will be on a points system. So the more people you bring into the network, the more points you get. It is called a referral fee. So 1 point per referral. And then you have a fixed amount of points, which will be 20 points. And that will be automatically assigned with the possibility to earn extra rewards by bringing other people on into this network. Then this pool will be distributed based on the amount of points. Naturally, the more points you have, the more rewards will be assigned to you. The distribution pool will be divided by the total amounts of points allocated. And over the next 90 days, the first 90 days you are a node operator, your funds will be locked. That is just like a grace period, locking you in, making sure you are a good actor in this ecosystem. Here go the enrollment applications. If you want to enroll, create a Zone wallet, get you a trust line for Nerian token, and purchase the amount required. The licensing right here, it just shows you how much it will cost and all that good stuff, what you need to do to enter these distribution pools. And it starts getting interesting right here when they go to talking about fractional node pools to make the nodes more accessible to all budgets and welcome more community members. Running a node, we will be working on offering fractional node pools in the future. This means a smaller budget will be able to fill up a pool in order to buy a license to run a node and be rewarded respectively for their input. This is good. This is inclusive. Now, this is what I am talking about for people that I know. My people in my community definitely can use fractional node pools. We work with, people who don't have a whole lot sometimes, and that is how we get in, where we fit in. Basically, I like to use that terminology because putting more people in one investment where everybody can gain shows people, okay, we have trust, we can build with these people, we are getting rewarded for this. Now let's go in on another one, and another one, and another one, and keep increasing our chances on making money in these ecosystems. So this is very, very cool. They talk about NFTs and all that stuff, how you be able to sell these assets and more in the ecosystem, and how NFT might potentially be the license for your node. They also go into business to business licensing, why they do business to business licensing, and all this type of other good stuff. In-house staking options built on the platform will help lock up the tokens and take them out of circulations to lower sell pressure or add utility and incentive to hold for community members. As we see, they always do Narian lockups on BitTrue just to give you APYs on your tokens. This is really cool to be a part of a project that offer you some type of incentive on holding the token. And now they have a mobile application that is in the process of being made. You need to access your nodes wherever you go. You want to be able to see if your node at home is still up and running, or if your node on your phone is running as well. And this is cool because they have smart contracts as well. In addition, smart contracts to the network and to this software will add an extra layer of trust to the protocol, allowing this protocol to run by itself, taking out people from Narian as much as possible from the equation. We want to run a trustless type of economy where we use these smart contracts to put people, we want to run these smart contracts to put machines in place instead of people, because we can no longer trust people too much anymore. We can trust mathematics and we can trust these protocols. You have the sustainability clause. They built in having the distribution rewards for April 1st every year. This allows the pool to send out tokens for at least 9 years. The node will generate income because of the utilization of the network flowing back to the community in the form of the Narian token, building more buying pressure. Another slide about NFTs and liquidity as they provide to the market, allowing us to seamlessly enter and exit the market when we want to and need to. To talk about buying pressure and more. And I'm pretty sure that was the last one. And the buying licensing right here. So we'll just go into their chart because It has been going crazy, 138% over the last 24 hours. We've been in this project for a while. We was talking to you all down here. So we are currently up 300% in our Narian trade, guys. We were talking to you all right in this price. I know we say we catch these things early at Fiktxun Crypto, and this is what it is all about: staying in an investment for a couple of days, not trying to get this gain in 1 hour, not trying to do this, staying with the investment, long-term investments. And it's only been, let's see, it's only been a month, but we've been in this token way before that. We've been buying this token up and down, and now it's starting to pay off. We bought this dip last time. We said, hey, me and Mike was like, hey, man, this is a great token, 26 million tokens. We definitely got to get in. So where do I see this token possibly going? If we are looking at this from the top side, I can see a retest at 0.14 of a Nerian token. And I'm just going to draw a simple fib because I like to keep my trades going a little bit longer now from where they were. Seeing where we are, we bottomed out right here. And now we are on the testing this resistance right here at the 618. I have my monthly or daily resistance and support level right here, and it is a zone or level of liquidity. Now, what I'm looking for is a push above this 618 level. I want to see some consolidation actually above this 618 level, building some momentum for another push to get above this level right here and contest this wick. It is a lot of liquidity to the upside that I'm seeing. And if we want to go for a all-time high, to set a new all-time high, a 0.045 of a XRP is what the Narian token will be worth for the new all-time high that we're looking at, finishing this trade at. This is Fiktxun Crypto. Everyone, don't forget about the nodes into the ecosystem to get yourself a node. This is going to be huge for the XRP community. What do you all think about this new Narian node system and potentially being able to get your data back into your own hands and charge people for it? You all comment below. Let me know what you think. This is Fiktxun Crypto. You have a nice day. Peace.